Hello there. It's day 3 already. Oh my goodness. Welcome to Purpose to Profit. You guys are doing the work. It's so incredible to watch you and to really watch your message unfold, which is what we're doing in this process. And hi, Kim. Good to see you here. These 5 days, these little assignments I'm giving you are, not real big. I know they can sometimes take a little bit of time because you have to dig deep, but they're really building one on top of the other. And today we're going to get the word out and start letting people know who you are and what you stand for. And this is where it gets really fun because you get to be seen for who you really are in a big, bold way, maybe a bigger and bolder way than you've ever been seen before. And so I want to prepare you a little bit because, when we're going through life and we're doing the things we're supposed to do, or we're showing up the way we think we have to or should, those are all very disempowering words. Have to, should, need to, because they're putting our power outside of ourselves, and we're making up stories about who we are in order to be accepted and loved and all the things, grow a business, whatever it may be. And as soon as we let that go and we start sharing who we really are in the world, we feel it deeply. So I just want to let you guys know, if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is challenging. I've never been so vulnerable. That means you are right on track. It's normal to feel things more deeply than you have before when you're really being yourself. So just one little heads up, because now that we're moving into spreading the word, and then tomorrow we're going to talk about building a Facebook group, creating your community. And then on Friday, we're going to talk about conversion and how to fill your programs and get your clients and fill up your groups. So there's going to be a lot that comes to you. Sometimes this can happen really quickly. You dial in your message, you start spreading it, all of a sudden you've got people in a group and they want to know more and they want to work with you. So that's the good news, and it can be an emotional experience as well, which is fun, and it tells you that you're right on track. So if anybody's feeling that way, know that that's totally normal. My clients go through it all the time, and it's also where your real gold is. It's where the fulfillment that you seek comes from. It's where the success that you want, the contribution that you want to make, it's all there. It's all there in your heart. And so we get to share that heart and experience that feeling of, oh my goodness, what am I doing? I've never been so vulnerable. Okay, let's see who's here. Hi, Rebecca. Good to see you. Tanya, hello. Yes, you made it. I'm so glad. Hello, Deb. Good to see you. All right, guys, we're on day 3. So let's go ahead and go through the process. And then I'm going to give you some examples of how I've used this in my business and how I've been able to make 5 figures just from a few posts. It's quite fascinating. So first of all, you're probably noticing that everything, like I said, is building on each step is building on the former step. And maybe you aren't completely, maybe you haven't gotten through all the work. That's fine. It's fine. Just stay in the process. And if you get stuck, reach out and ask for help in the group. This group is full of heart-centered, purpose-driven, amazing people who are solution-focused and action-oriented. It's a safe place to ask questions. There are no dumb questions. There are no wrong questions. You're not doing anything wrong when you ask a question. In fact, you're doing something quite right because other people will probably have that same question. So please feel free to use this community to keep yourself moving forward. If you feel stuck, don't back up. Push forward. Thank you for the hearts. I love seeing those go across my screen ever so often. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you here. So we started off and we did the core values, and I noticed I was just in the group, like reading through some of the posts and commenting, and somebody was saying how hard it was to let some of those values, those words go. And it really is. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. I keep getting distracted by the hearts, but that's okay. Keep doing them. And she was saying, oh gosh, it was really hard, and it is. And I wanted to just address that a little bit. Who's angry? Somebody sent an angry face. Angry about letting go of those values that you really want, maybe. So I wanted to talk about that for a minute, because when you're doing this values exercise in this work, it's like splitting hairs. And you know that you're really onto your top values when you just, like my clients, when I'm taking them through this process, they're just like in agony. They're like, oh my God, don't make me choose, right? And I'm that way with my top two. Like, don't make me say it's freedom or self-expression, because the other one gets all upset and I just feel like it's wrong, right? Well, those are my top two, and I know it because of that experience. And I'll tell you a secret, it doesn't really matter which one is number one. What matters is that you understand that that's who you are. I stand for freedom and self-expression, right? So keep doing the work. Know that letting go of those can be painful. I really encourage you to stay out of your head and don't try to think it through. Like, oh, this would be better for my business or for my offer or for what my family thinks of me. My family's told me this about myself, so that's probably what I should choose. And instead, trust your body. You'll notice a response. Like, when you're going through those values, and for those of you, if you guys need help with this, by the way, I have a free product. I gave it to you when you signed up as a gift. It's called Wealthy Woman Values Assessment, and it'll take you through I go through the process with you, and there's some other good things in there as well. So if you would like that, just drop a comment and I'll post the link so that you guys can go get it and work through this. But when you are asking yourself, if I could have freedom or adventure and it's really tough, trust your body. Like when you were saying, if I could have freedom or adventure, you're going to notice like instantly, like, oh, I hope she says adventure, like in your body. So trust that. So that's a little bit about the values. What's Debbie saying? Oh, I have often chosen values for my business, never again. Oh, right. Yeah, your core values are your market value, right? So what you stand for as a person is what you get to bring out into the world. And that's really cool. And it's so insightful. Like you see them and you're like, well, duh. Why was I making it so hard trying to make up my values for my business when everything I needed was right here on a silver platter? So yeah, I get it. We're taught that a lot of times. People say, choose your company's values. And it's like, well, your values, we don't really choose them. We become aware of them and then align with them and bring them out in the world. So you're working through the values piece, and then you learned the closing the gap method. And today we're going to put more of those pieces into play, all right? So what we're going to do is just create a paragraph. And this is going to be a powerful paragraph. It's going to be one that you are going to share in your community, on your Facebook page, wherever you want to share it, in an email. And then what I want you to do is watch the response you get. I ran this same challenge I think it was in June. And people on this day, the next day they were saying they had never gotten so much response from any post they put out on Facebook ever. And that's because, as I spoke about earlier, people buy or connect, engage based on emotion. So you're creating a resonance between those people who really understand your message when you're doing this. And that's why you'll get so much engagement. And that's why you can also make so much money by being who you are and calling in those people who really need you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to use that closing the gap method that I taught you, and we're going to put a paragraph together. And we're just going to take those pieces and plug it in. You've already got all the pieces done in the first 3 days, and we're going to fill in the blanks. I've outlined, I've got a template for you. It's all outlined. You can follow it, and then you can craft it. You can change it. You don't have to do it exactly this way. This is just a way for you to easily put together the pieces and then do with it what you want. Like it's your message, right? So whatever resonates for you is what's most important. So we start off with many people feel, and the reason we start off there is because it's safe. It's not like you might feel like, if I don't know you or I don't know you well, and you start a paragraph like, you probably feel like, or you may feel like, I might feel like, no, I don't, right? Like it kind of puts up our little guard. So many people. So we're not even saying it's you. We're saying that many people feel this way. So many people feel, and then insert the problem. Remember, the problem is what we worked on yesterday, that thought that they're having in the night. It's the problem as they see it. It's not the problem as you see it. That's the solution. So many people feel this sort of problem at the thought of, and then you put in their desired outcome, because, and this is where their belief comes in, their old belief. And the problem is that they want to, or they haven't found a way to insert what they really want, the new belief, the outcome. And then this is where we get to relate to them. So we've covered the problem, we've covered the solution, we've mentioned the old belief and the new belief. And if people are tracking with you, they're going to be like, whoa, right? Like this could sound like me. And so you really want to relate to them at that point. And that's why you say, I get it. I've been there. This is also why, side note, you want to make your mess your message, because the things that you've overcome are the very things that you can most easily help other people through. So you say, I get it, I've been there. And then you talk about those few sentences I had you write yesterday about why you chose this business. I've been there. And here's, you tell a little bit about that. So then we go back to the problem. If you want to, and you mention the problem, that they want to overcome, and you just give them a call to action. PM me, click the link. All right, so that was really choppy and dissected. Let's put it all together. All right, so here is an example from one of my clients who helps people host live events. Many people feel exhausted at the thought of a live event. So that's the problem. Oh my gosh, I really want to do a live event, but there's so much work and I'm just going to be exhausted. All the hard work required to set it up, make sure all the details are handled. It just feels like it's too much. Okay. The problem is, now we're going to move into the solution. They want to create connection with their clients, but they haven't found a way to do so and feel energized. Okay, got that? That's the solution and the new belief together. They haven't found a way to connect with their clients and feel energized. And then you move into the I get it. I used to feel that way too. However, this is why I started my business in this event host case. Once I started outsourcing the work of hosting events, my clients are raving about the experience and my community is more connected than ever, leading to more sales. That's why I opened my own event hosting company. If you have the desire to host events but feel overwhelmed by all the work, let's talk about how we can help. And then you can put a call to action in. That's not a very good example with a call to action. You want to be more specific. So we would want to go on to say, let's talk about how we can help. Send me a message or comment below and I'll contact you, or schedule a 10-minute chat on this booking link. Or if you're putting people into a program, you want to put them straight to the sales page, you can say, click here to learn more about this program I'm hosting. I really like to just talk to people because I qualify my clients. I offer high-end masterminds, and I want to make sure that the people in that room that are working together are solution-focused, action-oriented, purpose-driven, all of those things. So I don't usually send people to a sales page. I have sales pages that I'll send them to, but they still get to apply before they actually are part of it. So whatever your process is, you get to decide and then put your call to action right there. And then, so that's how you, hold on a minute here. My screen's doing something funny. There we go. That's how you put this together. So that's the real meat of the homework. And then your action items are to post your paragraph in the group with the day 3 hashtag and the purpose to profit hashtag. And then this is where it gets fun. Post your message on your profile or page. If your page if you don't have a page or it doesn't have a lot of traction yet, post it on your profile. And then if you'll use the hashtag purpose to profit, we can all go through, search that hashtag on Facebook, find each other's posts, and comment and like on it so that it gets some engagement. This is where we get to help each other. So I put a day 3 thread for the homework. Let's post all of them right there, you guys, so that everybody can also see it, and just click on your profile and like and comment, you guys. If you'll like and comment on even just 2 or 3 people's, if each of us do that, it's going to help with their engagement. Because when people like and comment, especially quickly, Facebook algorithm shows that post to more people. So you want to make sure when you're posting that it's at a time when people are going to see it and get some sort of reaction out of them, and then it'll be shown to more people. So yeah, then the 4th thing is to comment on other people's posts and support one another. And that's really it. That's it, you guys. It's where you get to be seen by the world in all of this. So if you want to practice a little bit, if you want to get some feedback, if you're feeling uncomfortable, it's okay. If you're a little feeling, sometimes people feel a little uncomfortable posting on their profile, you can blame me. Just say, I'm in this challenge with Patty Keating, and she challenged me to share this. Or, I'm happy to help if I can in that way. So that's it for today. It's, you guys, this stuff really works. I'm going to share a little story with you. I think it was last April. It might have been earlier. It might have been last fall, like October. I'm not really sure. But I did a post like this. I had challenged my mastermind to be a little more visible. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'm challenging them to be outside of their comfort zone, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable. So I think maybe I should challenge myself too and be a good role model. And I put this post on my page talking about how I made $45,000 in a 10-minute speaking gig in front of 28 people who I never had met before. And I felt like it was being a little boasty, but I didn't want that. But what I did want was for people to understand the power of being real in a group. And in this particular group, I think there were 12 other speakers. I think there were 12 total. I was one of 12. And I just did things differently. Everybody was teaching tactics, and I stood up and did a paragraph very similar to this, and then did a little bit of education, and people signed up to work with me. That's the power. I want you guys to really realize the power that you have in your own personal message. It's phenomenal. I have people join my mastermind group, which I'm going to be telling you guys about here in a little bit as well. So if any of you feel like a mastermind group might be a good fit for you, and you want that small community to support you as you go out and be seen for who you are in the world, we can talk about that. But yeah, so I put that post on my page, and I said, if you want to learn more about speaking from your heart, let me know. A bunch of people asked for more. And I just made a pop-up Facebook group that moment. I was like, well, I guess I better put them in a Facebook group because they want to learn more. I didn't know. Maybe nobody would comment. So I didn't set it all up ahead of time. I just put it out there. And then I made this pop-up Facebook group. It's still out there. It's called Unleash Your Speaking. It's archived, so you can't comment on it. But if you guys want to see it, you can see it. I think that we put about, I don't know, 100 or 200 people in there in 24 hours, 48 hours at the most. And then I did a training, and guess what? I made another like $50,000. People joined my mastermind. A few people joined my mastermind. A few people signed up for my Unleash Your Message. You guys, this is so easy when you really dial in your messaging and you meet people and you help them and you're willing to make an offer. A lot of times people will put stuff out and then hope, fingers crossed, that other people will see the value and contact them. But just go ahead and say, you know, if you want more, contact me. Here's what I do. Here's how I do it. And I would love to help you. I'm getting into day 5's training already because I'm talking about sales. We'll get there. All right, let me see what questions you have. A couple of you guys had some questions. I'm happy to do some coaching here. Let me see what's happening in the chat. Hi, Carolyn. Let's see. Oh, my phone's ringing. There we go. I picked the values that I felt the most calm with, is what Rebecca's saying. And the most sad if I thought about actively letting them go. If my body tensed up about letting them go, I knew I was onto something, right? I get it. Yes, that's great. Annie, can I put dentists rather than many people? Yes, yes, yes. Since I know that's my ideal clients. Great point, of course. So if you have a specific niche or niche, however you say it, yes, that's even better. Let's see. Thanks, because then I am targeted. Oh, I see. That was to Rebecca, because I think Annie's a dentist. Oh wait, I don't know. Annie, I would say many dentists, same idea. All right, I don't know. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. All right. Let's see, what else have we got? I'm here now. Okay, who wants some coaching? I told somebody to get on here and get some coaching. Was that you, Rebecca? It was someone. Type it in. Let me know. What do you need? I am here to help. Oh, wait a minute. What time is it? 1:25. I'm doing good on my time. You guys don't have any questions? I mean, this is powerful work. And so many of you are doing it. Just if you have questions, let me know. It doesn't have to be now. You can put them in the group. You can just let me know. I don't see anything. I'll wait a minute because sometimes the comments take a minute. Carolyn's saying yes. Rebecca says yes, it was me. Okay, so Rebecca, just write in the comments. What is your question? I was trying to figure out how to close my call to action. Oh, that's right. I posted the question in the group earlier. Yeah. I remember now. And I was saying, you know, you can just put something like what feels right for you. Like, do you want to just talk to them? You can just say private message me or message me for a quick chat. You can, you know, any of the items that I said earlier, if you have a scheduler where people can schedule, you can drop that link. One thing to know, you guys, don't put links in your posts because Facebook doesn't want people to leave Facebook. So if you have a scheduler, don't add it to your post and say, click here to schedule a quick chat. You would want to say, you can schedule a chat with me, check the comments, and then you can put it in the comments. That way you won't get your post throttled from the algorithm. Let's see what else we've got. Yes, that did refresh. Did I answer your question? It did refresh my memory. I'm not a dentist, but I want to know if Facebook is my ideal area to post. Facebook is growing rapidly. Who's your market, Annie? I'll wait for you to answer that. But what are the numbers on Facebook? I was quoting those the other day, and I don't have them clear in my mind. I think I have a statistic on that. Hang on, let's see. Okay, there are 1.59 people on average who log on to Facebook daily. Do you think maybe your people are there? 1.59 billion. There's some really interesting statistics about Facebook. Let's see if I can find. It's increased, this says over 8% in the year, and 1.74 billion mobile active users. Most people are going to Facebook on their phone, which is important to know when we start talking about targeting and advertising and any of those more advanced strategies. So I'm pretty sure, like, if you think about it, you guys, I want to, this is kind of Friday's training, but I'm going to go there. If you think about how much money, everybody think about how much money do you want to make in the next 12 months, like starting right now. How much money? Write that number down. I'm going to use simple math. Let's say it's $100,000, all right? And let's say that you have a course or a some sort of a program that you offer. And let's say that you offer a 6-month group coaching program, okay? And let's say that you charge $500 a month, right? For 6 months. So 500 times 6 is $3,000, right? And then you want to, so you've got $3,000 over the course of 6 months. Let's say you put 10 people in that program. That's $30,000. So that's $60,000 for the year. You're over halfway there with 10 people. If we double that, you're at $120,000 from 20 people. So I want you to look at your numbers. A lot of times we think we have to do all this stuff and be seen by all these people and have all these different options. But when we drill it down, I mean, in this scenario, that's 20 people. So here's a common statistic. If you want 20 people in your program for the year, on average, if you're doing calls like connection calls or sales calls and seeing if they're a good fit and making sure you can serve them and that they'll be good for your course, you probably need to talk to 40. Let's double it. Let's say half. You've got a 50% conversion rate on the phone. So let's say half of the people say yes. That's 40 people. Now, in order to get those 40 people on the phone, you need to ask 3 people for every 1 person on average to get a yes. So for every 3 people you ask to come to a call, or you put a post and they respond and you schedule or you talk about it, you need to do that 3 times. So 40 times 3 is 120. So for the year, you need to ask 120 people, or you get to ask, that's more empowering language. You get to ask 120 people, invite them to a call to see if they're a good fit to work with you. And you do that through the things I'm teaching you. It's not like you're just randomly asking people. We're setting up communities. We're building a platform. We're sharing your message. We're inviting 120 people over the course of the next 12 months to get into a call with you. That's like 10 a month, right? And you've got $120,000. That's, know your numbers, know your statistics, be focused on your strategy. I'm kind of getting into a little bit of strategy right now when we're supposed to be talking about getting your message out. But there's a reason we want to get your message out, right? We want to get your message out so that you can help more people, make more sales, grow your business, make an impact. All right. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay. Can't you do book now on a Facebook page? Oh yeah, I think you can, but you have to, I think you go in and tie it to your calendar. So you'll have to set that up. That's great. Oh, so you do serve dentists. Yes, there are dentists on Facebook. Oh, you're not a dentist, but okay. I get it now. So you serve dentists and you're wondering if they are on Facebook. Yes, they are on Facebook. And you know what? How far into this should I go? I want to screen share and just start doing some research for you guys. Go to Facebook and search dentists. Let's just do this real quick. I can't help myself. I love this stuff. I'm a bit of a geek, you guys. In the search bar, type in the word dentist. Just go do it with me. I won't screen share right now. And it'll pull up all the posts, and then go over and look at, we're seeing these different dentists. We want to know, like, go to groups. All right. Oh, here's a little gold nugget for you, Annie. I am a dentist. I don't know if you're in that group, but there's 8.9 thousand members and 60 posts a day in this group called I Am a Dentist. So now you can actually get in front of that group. That's an active group. Wow. Let me see if you have to be a dentist. I'm trying to join on your behalf. Are you related to dentistry? Where are you working? And where did you go to university? I would, get in there and start dropping some golden nuggets. That's just one group. So we found 9,000 people on Facebook. Dentistry United group, 22,000 members, 20 posts a day. Helping Dentists, the Facebook group. Yeah, do this for yourself and see, and then do what I just was talking about, right? Like, how many dentists do you want to serve in order to reach the numbers you want to reach in your business, make the impact? You might want to scale it, but for now, what's your goal? And where are they? They're definitely on Facebook. We just found a bunch of them. I wish I would have screen shared. Do you see that? I'm going to go back over here and see if you can see what I saw. I feel LinkedIn is more my ideal social media market. Okay, well, you can go there. Friends comment on Facebook. Businesses comment on LinkedIn. You guys are commenting, your businesses, you guys are commenting on my stuff on Facebook. Not that you're not my friends, but I didn't know a lot of you before I started doing this. So I'm going to challenge your belief, Annie. I think that there's a lot of value here for you. And I would encourage you to just snoop around and see if your belief is true. If you're more comfortable on LinkedIn and you're getting hot results there, by all means, go there. I can tell you that Facebook is growing rapidly. I went to Facebook Boost yesterday. They came to San Diego, and I had the opportunity to go to several classes and sit in. It was put on by Facebook. And the things they're doing for businesses is amazing, just awesome. And the power of groups and the future of groups is probably going to blow everything else out of the water, in my opinion. And I do have a technology background, and I'm good at seeing the future and innovation and marketing. So I'm going with it. That's really all I can say. I would just definitely check it out. I think there's some real value for you here. Okay. What else do we have? I'm probably going to go with message me, Rebecca's saying, but I was trying to sort it out because I want to ultimately convert them if it's right to work with me. Yeah, I think that answers my question. Okay, good. Rebecca says, why not post on both? And Carolyn added her book now button. Awesome, you guys. Okay. I think that's it for today. I promise to keep these short and powerful and give you your assignment. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help you. Oh, if you have posted in the group and I haven't responded or replied, or you want a response, I'm sorry. I'm having a little bit of I want to make sure I'm seeing everything, but I might have missed some things. So just tag me and I will answer you. Let's see. Kimberly says, I used to work for a company that only targeted dentists, and we found that dentists primarily use Facebook due to they target their local community. Oh yeah, that's probably true. I think they are on LinkedIn too, because they want to be professional, and that's the professional place. But as far as business and buzz building and community building, I think that there's some really exciting ideas for you here, Annie. I can't wait to see if you try them out. Let me know how they go. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow for day 4. We're almost done with the week. Oh, but I'll see you there. There's lots more good stuff to come. All right, remember, be real, take a stand, and change lives. Bye for now.